Alright, hey guys, this is Murder's TCG back in the video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the new February 6th Forbidden Limited list for Master Duel. And as you can see just from this image, that Totally Awesome is going to get hit, probably, and Newly Forbidden, yep, Totally Awesome's right there. So Totally Awesome, we kind of knew that this was going to get hit. This card is just really good. It's an Omni Negate, and you're able to take whatever you negate. Really good. It was already limited 1 in Master Duel, I think, before, like, once the game came out, so that already made Paleo Frog pretty unusable, and this is probably just preemptive for this whole sprite. But yeah, let's just keep it going here. Union Carrier, so this one's really sucks. Yep, it's pretty busted. You can use this to get the Dragon Destruction Sword, as you probably saw in the deck profile if you've seen the previous video, but now you're not going to be able to do that after this update, so that really sucks. Really busted card, and it made ABC Dragon really good too. And yeah, this just sucks. But it is a really strong card, so I can see why. Newly semi-limited Dimension Shifter. So Dimension Shifter is a really interesting card. It is a card that we've mainly seen in Fluanderies, and the decks that can actually utilize this really utilize it. It's a really strong card that just kind of slows down your opponent and makes it unusable, and it makes it hard for them to do anything. Okay, and then kind of went there a little quickly, but Infernity Launcher. So Infernity Launcher, this card was already, I think, limited, and seeing that it didn't do too much for Infernity, I guess they just decided to semi-limit it here. Don't see it doing like a crazy amount of impact, but I guess we'll see. That grass looks greener. This card was really busted. It's kind of interesting because this card, like, once it came out in the TCG, was notoriously really good. Just being able to run 60 card decks and just mill down to 40 cards was really strong. And yeah, it looks like they're just gonna be semi-limiting it here, and that's probably gonna be impactful for the decks that use it, but it doesn't seem like it's been doing crazy damage. Conquistador of the Golden Land. So Outlich hasn't been doing crazy well recently. It's still a really good deck, obviously, but it looks like the impact that it's done has slowed down a bit, so they're trying to like release their grip on Conquistador of the Golden Land here, or of just Outlich in general. There can be only one, so that's interesting card. So there can be only one is extremely toxic. It's a toxic floodgate, so seeing a semi-limited here is interesting. I'm curious to see what the impact of that's actually going to be and the overall like meta. And then no longer limited, so we have Danger Jackalope. So Danger Jackalope wasn't that strong, so I could totally see why this was no longer limited. I think it deserves to just be at 3 copies, and I'm glad to see that. I'm just gonna make it easier for people that actually want the option of running more dangers here. They actually have access to more here through Jackalope. Dino Wrestler Pankratops. A lot of people thought it was kind of busted, just being able to pop a card for itself, but I don't think it was like that good. It is like a really good card, don't get me wrong. Just being able to get I think it's a 2800 attack for, for nothing, as long as they have a monster in the field, is a really strong card that can just pop at any time. But definitely not super impactful. That requires you to keep it limited at this moment. Double Iris Magician, so that's probably going to be nice for the Pendulum players, for all like 3 Pendulum players. I don't think there's like that many great Pendulum decks, but Double Iris Magician, seeing it no longer limited, it's probably going to make it easier for those people to actually use it, and hopefully succeed more with Pendulum. I do want to see Pendulum succeed more. And here, Salamangreat Gazelle. Salamangreat Gazelle, again, Salamangreat. A lot of people enjoy this deck. It's like one of those easier, like, accessible decks that actually can compete at a higher level. So Salamangreat Gazelle being at 3 copies seems like it's going to be pretty strong, and pretty useful for the people that use it. And I don't think it's going to have crazy impact, but it's going to be fun for the people that still use it. And then Cursed Outland. So this card's annoying, but seeing it at 3, I'm sure it's going to be great for the people that still play Outlich, and maybe it'll give Outlich a chance to rise again. I guess we'll see. So here we have Memories of Hope. So this was really good for people that had numbers cards. Just being able to draw more cards was really nice. Don't see it being like crazy impactful, just because you do need to get a lot of number monsters out, but having it at 3 copies does make it easier and make it more consistent to run that card. And then Scapegoat here, I think, is the last one. Yep. So here we have Scapegoat. Scapegoat was notoriously like really good during like the beginning of the Link era, just because you're able to get a lot of materials out and then just be able to link summon and link climb through that. But yeah, I don't think it's super impactful now, just because a lot of link monsters require effect monsters anyways. So Scapegoat, having it at 3 copies, I'm sure will be fine. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Master Duel ban list. Do you think it did enough? Do you think it was missing something? And just your overall opinions, right? Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.